This Twitter screencast is going to take you through a quick view of how to conduct the asynchronous tweet exercise we're going to do on Friday. Think of it as an asynchronous chat. I'm not going to make everyone get on at the same time and chat together, but it's a way we can follow each other's posts and find out a little bit more about our fellow classmates. So I'm at my Twitter home. You see the home feed. If you want to look at yourself, see some of the posts you've done, you click on me, but back to home and the main Twitter feed. The way you conduct a chat, like those ed chats have mentioned in some of the course materials and that I want you to participate in and report back to us, the way you follow those is you use the hashtag. Hashtag is very important in Twitter. And think of it as a way to file different categories. So if I want to be able to read anything anyone has posted to the EdChat dialogue, for instance, I can I'm going to go ahead and type it in because you guys won't have these yet. Hashtag EdChat and then enter. And so this is the search function. It helps you find people. It helps you find dialogue based on particular content and subjects. So notice now you can post to different, I'm trying to see if they have any other, sometimes they'll have multiple, like EduChat. So sometimes they'll want to post to multiple groups. But this is going to bring up anything that someone has posted with the hashtag EdChat. I think in the regular world of Twitter, where it's just kind of like your casual user or people that are using it just for social, a lot of times these hashtags really don't mean much, especially on these trending. It's just someone's just trying to get this to trend. They'll just post some nonsense. But generally with your educational ones, it will usually have something to do with education and so content you would probably be interested in. Notice you can share all kinds of documents, links, you can share video and pictures on Twitter. So it's not just about the 140 characters. So that is EdChat, and like I said, now anytime I hit that, anything new, it's only going to have messages that contain EdChat in them. To get back from that, I'll hit delete. I'll just refresh home, and now I'm getting just whatever's coming over on anybody I follow. Doesn't matter what hashtag they use. So what you guys are going to do is then put in our hashtag, and I already have it in there, integrating technology and teaching and learning fall 13. That's why I've chosen those letters. So I plug that in, and you can see we've had a few so far. Notice it doesn't have to be capital or small is fine. When I want to actually type something, so let's see. With the course so far. And let me kind of label this. I'll make that the first question. This is how EdChats go. You'll have a moderator, someone who is proposing a topic and the questions. And they usually think about the topic a week or so ahead of time, and they'll go on the website. Maybe there'll be a wiki, a Facebook page. There'll be something that it's tied to. And if you do a Google search on a particular chat you like to follow, you'll probably find their subsidiary site. And they'll let you know, and they'll have a schedule and what's going to be coming up and what they're going to be talking about. And the key thing for this, now if I just type that, it would tweet. But if you put in the hashtag, you wouldn't find it. So that's why the hashtag is important if you're doing a chat. So I will now type the hashtag. Without that, you wouldn't be able to search and find it. Now you can look at the things I had tweeted, but you wouldn't be able to find it in relation to our course. So it has to be in somewhere in the tweet. And so I'll go ahead and tweet that. And it's going to take a second or two. It just depends on how fast things are rolling for it to finally appear up here in the stream. Now, other ways you can interact during this chat. What I'm going to do is propose, I'll put it on the Edmodo side. I'll put with the three or four questions, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. And you'll respond using A1 and then whatever your response is and the hashtag. And remember, all of that has to fit in with the 140 characters. So you start getting used to abbreviations. So capital S, small s, that means students. Capital T, small s, that means teachers. And we can maybe even create our own that makes sense within our group. Ways to interact. I can reply So if I want to reply to Jennifer, I hit reply. Look how it automatically tags her. Now, if you want to send a message to someone in particular, you do @ and their Twitter name. And they'll get a message. I usually get on my email, or they'll get it somewhere that someone has actually personally corresponded with them, and they can get to it that way. And then I would just type out whatever and put in the hashtag, and then click on tweet. Notice I can add a picture. I can say my location. So that's one way, and that is if you want to respond to them directly. If you want to answer to the whole group, then you're going to, again, start up here and compose a new tweet. Okay, so that's how you do that. Another way I could respond, if I really liked what she said, I just think it's really cool and I want to get it out there to my followers, because so far I'm seeing it, and maybe, you know, us in the class are seeing it, but if I want others outside of our class to see it because it's just such a cool thing, I would hit retweet. And it gives you another check, and once I hit that, it's going to tweet it out. Or I might just make it a favorite. Okay, I can hit the star, and she'll get that information. She'll see that @Clark Musings has favored one of her tweets. So she knows me and her think alike. We kind of, you know, like the same things. And that gives you a reason to follow someone too. So like, hey, you know, if I see someone favorites a tweet of mine, and I feel really strongly about that particular tweet, then I'll probably follow them. And what I can do to follow, and as you read what people say, and this is how you can follow your classmates too. If you're not following them yet, this is another reason I want to do this Friday TweetUp, so that you can start to follow them without, because if they, like someone has pointed out, if you don't have a profile picture or any information on that profile, you don't know for sure if they're a class member or not. You wouldn't believe how many people have your name sometimes. So I can click on her picture, it brings this up, and now I can simply hit follow. And now I'm following Jennifer, and I can see that she follows me. And let me see, do we have anyone else? Let's see, Juliana, I know I'm already following, so it shows me that, and it shows that she follows me. So this will probably be the easiest way. That way, you know, everyone's using this hashtag. We know they're in the class. I checked it before I used it. If you decide to use Twitter in your class and you want a hashtag, make sure to do this. Put it up here. Hit enter and see if there's anyone using it already. See if any posts come up with that. If so, you want to think of another one, because you really want something unique to your class. More, if I want to embed a tweet into my website, we're not going to worry about this because that's not, you know, this, again, we're just kind of tweeting with each other, getting to know each other. I've got class tonight. When I get back tonight, I'll post the thing about the TweetUp, and I'll post the 4 questions. Like 4 or 5 questions, like I said, just to get to know each other. So that's it for the basic tweet, and can't wait to see what everybody posts on Friday.